And that's a great way of testing the audio for the beginning of the stream. All right, so we have audio here. This will start any second now, I'm guessing. Probably just when I don't want it to. Do we have... Okay. There it is. That needs to be muted. And Twitch is up and running too. All right, sounds like we're in. Okie dokie. So today we're going to actually do a couple things. I'm going to put them up here. In today's stream. Boom. 1. So what we're going to do is when I'm going to prepare current beta for release. 2. Update SudokuPad app with latest engine. 3. Do test builds for Steam and Android. 4. Investigate settings, menu, and plan final version for app. All right, so let's start on these things. Hey, Mark, thanks for your help. I've had a little bit of a tough time the last couple of days, weeks actually. So I did one tiny thing today. That was the most useful I've been this weekend. I've cleaned up the tool that shows which digits have been solved, which was not limited per tool. So it wasn't updating basically when you switch tools. So the buttons were still grayed out for things like the pen tool and the color tool and so on. So let's have a look at the version that is in beta and the version that's in production. So we have 2.7.8 on beta, and I'm gonna just take these and put them down here. And then gonna hide the rest in shame. There we go. Is that on stream actually? No. Actually, I think the only thing that's not on stream is... Yeah, the stream ends here at the scroll bar. All right. So we have version 0.278 on beta, and production is version 250. So we're going from 250 to 278. So let's do our usual investigation of what's changed. And I usually do this in changelog. And I had always a little git command that did that for me. And I don't know what it is. Git log diff git log 1 line. I think there's something which gets just the commit messages. Git pretty 1 line without hashes. So I think it's this one. Oh no, wrong place. I think that does it. We need to go to 250. You know what I can do? What is it? Control C? No, Control Q? No, N? Q? Yeah. If I do this, grab minus dated puzzles. Negative. Grab negative. What's grab negative? Grab negative. How's the audio, by the way? I'd like to get the voice fuller without blowing it out, because when I did an AI voice of me, it sounded like I was talking like this. Like I was too far away from the microphone, you know what I mean? Select non-matching lines. So we can just do grab dash V. Oop. The dash needs to be before the V. Oh, let me make this bigger as well. I think control scroll, yeah. Is this off? Oh, that's on stream. All right. So if I just get rid of the updated puzzles, right, and then we'll just direct that into latest or commit messages like that, and we should be able to just look it up. Did I not grab updated puzzles? I'm guessing. Whoop! I'm guessing the backslash space didn't work. Nope. Updated puzzles with a small p. It is case sensitive. Great to know that. And yay. All right. All right. Thanks for that. Okay. So what did we say? 250, right? We're going from 250.02. And the last thing in the let's bring that over here. The last thing in the changelog is 250.1. All right, so 230.251. So we'll get rid of all of this. Bada bing, bada boom. This, the unversioned ones are probably when I was working in a branch. And this one is missing that. This is branch work. Branch work. There we go. And I think I should be able to use this more or less. Oh. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go from 250. Now, .2 is what's already released. So I'm guessing that's where I'm starting from, because that's what's here right now. So we must have done some sort of hot patch. We have to be careful. I should double check what that hot patch was to make sure it's also on beta. So we should really know what the difference is between 252 and 251. Is there an easy way of doing that? I think I can do that on GitHub. Oh my god, CTC app. I need to rename that. That is really not the CTC app anymore, is it? So we want to look... Oh, wait. I need to go to compare. And we want to compare tag 250 with 250.2. I have a feeling .2.1 is... Did I not push the tag? Wait. Or did I just not tag it? Git list tags. Git tag list. Git tag dash list. Right. So I never tagged to 51. Oh, that's annoying. All right, let's have a look at 250. All right, we need to find the commit then. Compare tag 251 compared to 250. No, not branch. Well, I guess we're going back to the one-liner. Log dash dash. What was it? Pretty one line. And 252. So we basically want to compare to this one. Oop, that one. And what's happened between 251 and this? All right, we updated puzzles. That's fine. Add version to burger menu. That's 250. 251.0. Oh wait, 250.2. 251 to 252. That's 252. I think this is actually a little messy because this version came after these. So I need to compare production files only. They really need a feature to close all of these. I've done scripts myself in the past. Because you really want them all collapsed so you can actually find the specific one you care about. So for example, production API, we don't care about these. Rules parser. So for example, I don't know if I'm actually up to date on the latest rules parser. So that's potentially something we want to add as well. Because I'm not necessarily super diligent about keeping that one up to date. We updated the version number here. These are just the puzzles for the database. Not to be confused with the actual API that I've deployed. Rules parser and staging. So I think we have the same update in staging as well. So we probably don't have to worry about it. So that's all rules parser. I think it was a bug fix. So I hot patched that. All right. All right, I think I've done my due diligence there. So we're good there. Let's just do these things here. What's the spacing between these? Just one line. The last one here is 250.1 fix author HTML injection. All right. Now we need to distill these out. We don't need that. Okay. So what are the main features here? There's a lot of... so we updated mark solved digits with the... So, okay, we have the SCF updates, right? Improved SCF metadata handling. Or generation, really. SCF don't really have metadata in them at the moment. Filtered and calculators from calculator. FPass improved handling multi-digit solution value. Added solution metadata. So improved solution handling. We fixed a whole bunch of little things there. Valentine special feature. That one we still is pending to... Actually, let me put that up as a thing. I basically want to modify the Valentine's feature we did into a kind of more general editor, just basically just a rules text editor, and potentially wrap the other stuff into that dialog. So basically, we currently have a couple of buttons here related to modifying the puzzle. So we have the background image, solution link, and to my Valentine, and open FPuzzles. So what I'm thinking of doing is just have this dialog, the Valentine dialog, and basically turn that into a sort of beginning of a basic editor for very simple stuff, and then wrap the other stuff into that. All right, I don't know why that came up. So what else do we have? Refactor feature, layer roll, fix forget direction. We have a bunch of fixes, but I don't think I list them into major features, obviously. Focus submit down, simple refactor feature, faulty cosmetic thermal deduction for other line types, smart select for thermos, new smart select support for thermos, improved framework refactor. Okay, that's refactors, adjust message or interact, transform, improved framework dialog, board dependency. Fixed our bulk feature detection, fixed link server links with... Yeah, the link server stuff doesn't really belong in here. Setting no grid, fix fog detection, FPuzzles link. It's a lot of improvements and fixes, really. Dark mode. Yeah. Well, we'll put that in because that's something people have been asking for a long time. Fix... Or let's call it improved, because you can argue what the correct method there is. Improved crop key handling in dark mode. Rules parser, refactor smart select cell, app puzzle, Fix cosmetic select, update rules parser, just burger menu formatting. I don't even remember what I changed here. Maybe the versioning here. Yeah. I think that's the rest is like fixes and small improvements. So let's use that as our base. But I now want to also check that we don't have any new updates in the rules parser. So let's see what the latest version there is, if it's got any changes in it or not. Rules parser. Does that generate any changes? I don't think so. All right, so the rules parser is up to date. So I think we can go with 02780. Now I don't want to do all the testing on screen because it's on stream, because that's just really just playing some puzzles. And it's basically, yeah, like this is exactly what's on beta right now. Oh wait, we haven't done the actual thing. So now what we have to do is we have to, because I have a kind of weird dual repo where staging and production are living side by side. It's a little weird, and it's probably not the best way of doing it, but it's worked so far, and I'll probably have to improve that in the future. 59 items, 56 items. What do I have extra here? Well, let's bring that over and see what happens. I want to bring over vendor. We want to bring over images. It's probably the Valentine stuff. Although, actually, that was pushed into production, if I recall. Yeah, I think that needs to be all overwritten. I mean, this is all versions, so I think I can't make a mistake here. Images. Did I copy images yet? Don't know. I don't think we did. Well, I mean, I don't think they're main features because, like, we've just like fixed small issues and added like tiny, like there was a thing, but it's not really a feature to the user. You know what I mean? To the user, they just import stuff, and the penpa import is not like a feature of the app because I didn't really build it, you know, so I don't really include it here. I mean, I think the only thing we really did was we added that one extra special setting for how to, yeah, setting no grid, I think, was pretty much it. But I don't, you know, for most users, that's not really a consideration, you know. All right, so now I'm going to look through these to make sure there isn't something obviously weird and broken. Oh, wait, a second. You get rid of that. So this one, I'm not actually sure if I need to copy this one. I don't know if I need to copy them because those are different files. The API is just really big. I guess that'll just happen. That should already be there anyways. I think they should be the same. And these should be the same size, right? All right, so let's have a look. We have the changelog that's shared. These are all the updates to production. So we just had like some little renames here, rearrangements. That's fine. Yeah, we just renamed metadata to lowercase. The conflict checker feature is kind of, yeah, it's not, well, it's new as a file, but it's just really to kind of manage the setting better. It hasn't really fundamentally changed. Ah, yeah, there wasn't change to the conflict checker. That was on request of Bremster, so I better should put that in. Let me see. Conflict checker with refactor. Yeah, so added simple option for conflict checker. But that's not in the app. That's on the link server website. That's a different code base. That doesn't happen in here. That's the other repo. That's the repo for the mobile app. All right, so Fog of War, what did we do here? I think we just fixed, yeah, we just fixed a bug. I think it was basically doing fog stuff for puzzles that didn't have fog, which is what screwed up the row column labels for non-fog puzzles or something like that. All right. We created this for the FPuzzle feature, or like for the, to kind of become a setting for the FPuzzles stuff, but you know, obviously most of that is still in the core engine. Labels, row columns was kind of refactored and updated. All right, mark solved digits, that was completely changed. Valentine is a new feature. We removed the conflict checker from the general features file. Yeah, that has its own thing now. Updates to the puzzle decoder, the minified version. Some icons added to the framework. Refactored some of this stuff. Added the create multi and create toggle just to make some of the dialogues more streamlined. Puzzle tools. All right, this was dealing with the simple conflict checker mode, I think. And all the SCF stuff is in here. That's what generates the rules text for the SCF. All right, here we're getting rid of the LZipper. Because originally I had my own implementation of the compression algorithm, which wasn't 100% compatible with the FPuzzles version. What do you mean it works on beta, not on live? I mean, yeah, there's definitely something that's here affecting this stuff. Clean puzzle package. What does that do? I forget. Clean puzzle package. Clean puzzle package. This is in FPuzzles. FPuzzles, custom style. Oh yeah, you're right. That's happening here. But again, I don't consider this a main feature of the web app. This is some small support code which helps the mobile app, you know, but it's not a feature of this app, right? So I don't list that under main features. This listing is really kind of for a user of the app, what's interesting to them, you know. All right, but I do appreciate that it's also a bit of a summary of the work that's been done. The simple checker setting reverts to default for all users after deployment. What do you mean by that? Oh, because it's a different setting. Is it though? Yeah, that's probably something because people like Simon, they complain about that stuff changing. Let's see. I think I know what you're talking about. Because I'm changing sort of to a try value setting, so it's not just true or false, but it's now either it can be false, it can be true, or it can be a string. I believe. I think that's how I implemented it. Yeah, off, on, simple, right? And it's just but that should mean that whatever it is right now it's either true or false. So the true or false should still work, no? It shouldn't affect that. Let me have a quick look at nope, this one. I don't need that one anymore. Right, that's good. As good as any. Or like apparently not. So if I look at the application settings here, right, and we'll grab that. And here we should have conflict checker whatever it is, true or false. So either one should work perfectly fine. No, that's just for the actual the value in the form, right? The on and off is for the value in the UI, right? But it translates from one to the other. I think you kind of misunderstand how it works. So basically, we have a drop-down, right? And the drop-down, if we want to look at it that way, okay. For example, if we look at this guy here, so if we look at the setting dialog under gameplay, right? So we have off, on, and on simplified. And if we look at the underlying HTML, we have value off and on. But that is not what is stored in the actual settings data. So here, okay, right now it's simple, but if I change it to on, oh, you're right, it is changed to on. I'm not translating it the other way around. I should have not doubted you. Because I have the value here, and I forgot that it's... so I think I can change that. Total setting class. Total setting. All settings change. So I can either just translate it, right, read it correctly from true false, but I wouldn't mind actually, although it makes sense to have it as a string, always as a string, not a boolean or a string. So yeah, so I think it's better to do the other the conversion, basically kind of a one-time import, right? So we are reading the default value in handle init probably. Right, so here we're checking, do the settings include that? All right, so I think the easiest would be to just do a quick translation thing here. The thing is, it almost makes sense to do this as a general thing. Like do it in a way that I can use it in other but ultimately, basically, a lot of this boilerplate, I want to move that into a different shared code base, now that I've been using these external files for features for a while. So basically, instead of having to run this code, I actually just define the things it does, you know? So let me think, what would be a general... Because this is something we're going to encounter it from time to time to kind of up import so why do I have value true false here though? Setting dot value, because it is setting it to true false here. Value content options value content true. I guess it's because this always has string as a key here. Basically what I'm thinking of is just putting all the alternate values in here and then use those for imports. No, but every setting should have an idea, like in the future, as I'm changing settings, whenever the stored data needs to be updated, it needs to kind of say, hey, these are the other settings and what to do with them, right? And the process for that should be generic and shouldn't be custom code. So that the whole point is that not every setting should have that code, right? Every setting, all it should have is how to handle older previous settings, right? So basically, what I'm thinking of here is doing is something like alias or deprecated or legacy, you know, or alt, right? And the alt values could be false, because I think it's actually false, a Boolean value, not a string. And then over time, you can just say, okay, hey, this setting, obviously, if you reduce, well, you can, you know, if you're reducing in a prior potential value, you can say, okay, that should be mapped to this. And if you're adding a value, you can say, okay, these values are pulling these things from the prior values, you know? So we can have something like this and like this. And then that code would basically just say, hey, you know, so basically here we are saying setting name settings, framework.settings. And I don't think we are reading this any other time. Yeah, because basically what it'll overwrite it with the default, right? So what we would want is a sort of upgrade setting. So we'll do something like that. Equals function. And then we'll call that on init. Right? And then we'll just I'll put a couple of bits of information here. So that'll be this. This is basically what's currently available to us. And now we should be able to search through the alts to find the relevant setting, right? So we want to find object dot entries the settings dot find, and this will be or name setting, or you know, let's just do this for now. Oop. Oop. All right. And now we want to basically say setting.alt or empty in case, you know. So I want to make this code basically work generally for any such structure in the future. Basically, something like that, right? So now if I refresh this, what triggers this? Feature conflict checker. And I'm working in production. Great. Exactly not what we want to do. Ooh, this is a sort of thing we got to be careful about. So feature conflict checker. Let's go back to production, save that over. And then update this one instead. And now we should get something here. Right. So, for example, current setting is on. False, true, false, right? Now, if I were to test this with this kind of... So let's see if we can basically save this. So this is our local current data, and we're overriding it with the one with the old setting. And what do we get? False, true, false. So you see, now it would map the true to setting on. So what we can do then is basically, if it's different, we just update it, right? So we'll just do find. The problem is, does this find these? Ugh, it's annoying. So basically what we want to do is we want to do keys. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So if sum, right? So if we find one that is a match here, we'll do this to exit. We'll do that. And then basically what we want to do is change this. Set setting, right? And the setting we want to set to is that the key here. Because default is on, right? Like that. And then we'll just update that down here. So now that's probably already been changed. Current setting on. But we go back and update our application data here. Like that. Now refresh. Current setting starts out as true and ends up as on. The URL settings are really just as if, basically the URL settings, all they do is they pretend the user clicked that button. So they're not temporary. I think there was one that I'm handling specially, but other than that, URL settings, it's a very, that's why I'm a bit uncomfortable about you using them, because they're really a very sledgehammer approach, and they're not really well integrated, right? They're not really well supported. URL settings should support anything, as far as I know. So if I say setting conflict checker equals simple, maybe it doesn't work. I don't actually, like I said, they're not really well supported, so they shouldn't really be used. Like they would be stripped off the URL because they're not part of the puzzle, right? So the moment that puzzle gets published somewhere, they're gone. They're not part of any kind of puzzle databases or anything like that. So please don't rely on them for features in your format converter. It's better to add a feature to the format itself to specify this kind of information. So in fact, I should probably not even spend time on it because it's just not a really, it's not really a supported thing. I don't even know where this is happening even. It should be happening here, but it could be happening in the framework. Yeah, exactly. I'm even saying it shouldn't be happening here. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work for that. And it shouldn't. This whole thing shouldn't be used that way. So I'm gonna not deal with that right now. But this works. I'm just trying to think if there's a more elegant way of doing this. I don't like to use object entries. But since it's only happening once, it's probably not a big deal. Oh, yeah, I was wondering, wait, didn't I work on this code? Now the question is, what should we do? Because what this doesn't deal with is what if we're finding a setting that also exists, but is also part of the alt of a different one. So maybe we should only kind of even pay attention if the setting isn't already one of them, right? So basically if current settings equals, it's not equals undefined return, then we don't even do any of that. I don't think we need that. Whoops. So, conflict checker simple. That's not gonna do anything. But right now it's off. If I say on, true. Now it's on. So it accepts T for true, but yeah, okay. But in the data right now, it will still be saved as conflict checker. Where are you? Here we go, on. Yeah, it gets translated, all right. Give me back my settings. All right. Okay, so that was actually a sort of major-ish feature. And we should version this. Well, ain't that annoying? So I guess we're gonna stash it all. All right, let's make sure this is finished. I think this is good enough. All right. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Take that. All right. Let's make sure I don't make a mistake. Discard changes. Git stash. And it's all gone, right? Boom, all gone. Uh-oh. Why is it not all gone? Why is it not all gone? It's not all gone because it doesn't stash files that are new. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So if I do this, go back in here, save that, because these are files in production, right? This is in staging, and that's now just this update. No, I didn't want to bump patch. I want to bump miner here. Or, yeah, because it has nothing to do with what the miner... It's not a patch on that miner version after all. Or does it still make sense? Nah, I'm just gonna miner version it. So this is actually gonna be 0. This is gonna be 9. Make sure we're in staging here. This is gonna be 9, 0. So we have 279, 279, conflict checker. And the commit message is import existing conflict checker settings. Now, this is specifically hard to test because it only, tests once when you're updating to new data. So I'm not going to test it too thoroughly. It's not the end of the world if this goes wrong for somebody, to be honest. All right. And now we want to actually add that. Oh yeah, now we want to git stash pop. And I'm wondering if we're going to get an... we shouldn't get a conflict on the conflict checker. All right, git add. Right, they should all be in here. Okay. And now the changelog should get this line added to it. All right, so that gets added to here at the top. Right. And again, this is not a major feature, so it shouldn't get added to that. And I think that's it, right? Now, before I go through the hassle of tagging it and all that stuff, let's run some tests, because I've done it before and then I had to tag it like 3 times because each time I forgot some tiny little thing. So testing production, so that should be on 5001. Let's see, do we have a nice puzzle we can test with? I think I've done the daily already. No, I've not done the daily. Great. So we'll just get the daily puzzle today. Spoiler alert. And let's pray that I can do it in a reasonable amount of time. I don't embarrass myself. All right, so this, we got to do this on... Well, it's not even on localhost. We got to do this on our 5001. Oh, and I should probably undo Valentine's Day now while I'm here. Well, no, actually, I'm going to do that separately. I'm not going to worry about that now. It's not like a front and center feature. I just got to get rid of the heart of the image and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's in production anyway, so this production update doesn't actually change anything about that. That doesn't work. 502. I thought it was on 1. It's supposed to be on 1. All right. Okay, so let's see. For example, conflict checker is on. Don't pass on start. Show play. I mean, that's the other thing. I'm not even... It's tricky to test all the settings, right? Right. Normal supply 20278 02780. So that's all up to date. Okay, so normal Sudoku rules apply. Equal signs in the grid tell you that 3 digits above the clue have the 3 digits above the clue have the same sum as the 3 digits below. 3. Okay. And obviously left and right the same. So these 3 are the same as these 3. These 3 are the same as these 3. These 3 are the same as these 3, which are the same as these 3. So these are 15, right? This is 3 times something to get to 45. And these are 15 as well. So we need these 2 to be 8 and these 2 to be 8. And the missing ones are 2, 6, and 3, 5. So 2, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5. So 2, 6, or 3, 5, 2, 6, or 3, 5 in this direction. So that's our 15 here. Okay. 10 and something. All right. Okay. 3 and 5, that's 8. That's relatively low. 2 and 4, that's 6. That's, I think, the lowest. So the highest this can be is 15. Which is plenty. That's not actually useful. I'm just trying to be thinking here about what's the way we're supposed to tackle it. I mean, sometimes with these, what you're really supposed to do is do a little Sudoku first. But, you know, where's the fun in that, right? 1 here. I don't want to get too far down the Sudoku line because, you know, it's a bit like cheating, right? Obviously, you can solve a Sudoku with Sudoku. Please go there. 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. There's a 7 here. 8s. I thought I saw a bunch of 8s here. Nothing too exciting. And there's quite a few 9s. What can we do with these guys? The 9 here. So we know this is 15. This is a 1 and 9. It's 10. So there's got to be a. This is got to be a 159. All right. I guess that's our break-in. Which means that can't be a 5. And then that's a 5 and a 3. And then these are the remaining 3, 4, and 8. Right? That's also 15. Oh, sweet. So then this gives us a kind of a range. So this is either 13, 14, or 18. Doesn't really help too much for this one. All right. Now that's 10. So that's 11, 15, or 19. And that's a 2. The 7 is relatively high. But I think 7 and 9 is not possible. 19 with a 2 here would be 17 without 8 and 9. So that's not possible. So this can't be a 9. Right. So the 9 is here. So now that's 11 or 12. 11 or 12. 11 or 12. So this is 9 or 10. Without 1 and 2 or 3. So 4, 5 or 4, 6. So it's got to have a 4 in it, and it can't be here. So that's a 4, and that's a 5 or 6. Wait a second. Is it, though? That doesn't make any sense. 11 or 15. I don't know. What am I thinking here? Oh, I was thinking about, okay, if this is a 1, so it's like we're having an 8 here, right? And then we have a 1 or a 5. So it's a 9 or a 13 that we need here with these two. It can't be a 1 or 2, can't be a 3. So to get 9, it would be 4, 5, and to get 13, it would be... We can get to 13, right? We just can't. If this is 5, 3, 7, that's 15. 2, 13. We need 7, 8, or 9 to get a 13. Alright, so this is a 1. That's a 5. That's a 4. Oh, no. That's a 5, and that's a 4. And that is a 6, 3 pair. Which makes this a 14, which makes this an 8. And then this is 15. So these two have to add up to 7 without a 2 and a 4. That's a 1, 6. And that's the remaining 2, 4, and 9, which is also 15. So that all adds up. That's nice. And here we're missing 8 and 9. Oop, wrong digits. The 4 here, 2 here, 9 here. So now this is 17. I think we can just fill these in. Feels a bit cheaty, but in fact, that's 4, 6. 4, 6, 7. This would be a 2 and this would be a 1. So that's 17, that's 17. All right, those add up. These two are 3 and 5. No 3 here. 5. They're not resolved yet, though. 1 goes here. 9 goes here. 3. Not one of these. 4. 5 goes here. 6 goes here. 7 goes here. And it's not looping. Why is it not looping? There we go. Oop. 9 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8, 7. And up here we are missing 5 and 6. Here we're missing 1 and 7. In this order. All right, let's before we solve it the boring Sudoku way. 10 and then a 4 and 8. Here we have 8 and then a 4 or 6. 8 and 6 is 14, right? So it's got to be this way around. And that's 15, right? That's what we needed. Any other equalities we haven't satisfied yet? Nope, I think that's it. All right. Sudoku it is. So, oh, wait, we can test some features here, right? No, not that. Is that just visual? I thought that was maybe gameplay. Check pencil marks, soft marks off the... Ah, yeah, here we go. There we go. So, for example, we know that we have very few 2s left. And no 9s left. 8s, only 2 8s missing. The other 8 was here. Alright, so 8s and 2s are done. 7 is the most done digit. Oh, these two are 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, and 6. Like that. And that'll be a 5. You go resolve these two over here. Here we're missing 4 and 6. Now here we're missing a 5 in the row. Resolves the 5, 6 at the top. And here we're missing a 3, which can't go there. And a 4, which resolves the 4, 7 here. And resolves the 7 and a 6. All right. So that's that. I mean, it plays the puzzle, right? We're not testing the functionality of the actual changes. Just making sure we didn't do something really silly and the whole thing just comes crumbling down when we try to release it. So, now I need to remember how I used to do these releases. I really should write this down somewhere. So when I do a release, we tag a version that happens after. So we're doing this, right? So we call it something like this, which is the changelog update and all the other stuff. And we're updating it to... Oh, and we should update the changelog now. And I need to copy those files over again that we've now changed, right? Which are these? Yep. So I'm looking for the code that does the version update. I think it's at the beginning of the app class. Yeah. So that is now the latest change here. And update production to v0279. Why am I so loud in my own ears? Bit annoying. So I think that's it, and then we'll do the tag. And I always have to look it up because I don't do it often enough. And I think it's like just git tag A, right? Git tag dash A. Yeah, just something like that. No, that's listing it. We need git tag A. So make sure everything's clear. Everything is A-OK. All right, so git tag A, and that's now v 0.279. Oh, let's not make this mistake. I'll be silly. Dash M. And I want to make sure, am I including the V in the comment? I think I am. Where's the previous tag? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. All right, it's fine. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do that. Right, and then git tag like that. And if I git tag dash L, git tag dash L. With comments. Git list tags with comments. With the commit messages, right? Git tag dash n5. Alright, fair enough. I didn't used to, and then I started doing it. Alright, whatever. So then we want to push it. Is that how I do it? And then git tag push. Git push origin. What? What? This doesn't make any sense. What remote changes? There's only me. Push origin v0 dot whatever 279.0. Push origin tags. Do I have to? You have to. A lot of tags. You want to push it at once. Use tags. All right. Git fetch. Git pull. We should be super clean, right? And while we're at it, let's run the update puzzle script as well for today. Maybe there's some new puzzles in there from Simon, maybe from videos for today or something like that. All right. I'm just seeing that in the Discord they showed like a little image of kind of an example of what they mean with the instructions. And this is definitely something I'd like to do, is like enabling more creative instruction inclusion, especially if I could get away without an image. Like if I can almost have like a puzzle state stored as part of the instruction. Because often they'll have like an example puzzle kind of, hey, here's a small version. This is what we mean by that rule or something like that. So that would be actually pretty cool if I could pull that off somehow. Let me just resize that. And resize that. Sorry, I'm going to make this a bit smaller. It feels too chunky here. All right, I think that's it in terms of Git. So now we're going to deploy it to production. We're going to deploy... Actually, what are the deploy scripts on SudokuPad.app? Is there deploy all? So we want to deploy production as well. And we basically want to deploy alpha too, I think. All right, so I think we can close this. And then here we want to deploy alpha. And now I think we're going to have to do another test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Twitter. And get our Sudoku Solver NL script into action. If it loads. All right. And then from here, I actually want to check here, but I might even want to check on app.crackingthecryptic.com. So we basically want to go to app.crackingthecryptic/Sudoku. All right. And this is just a classic today. I'm going to move that in the center so I don't hurt my neck so much. This is a bit small in the stream, isn't it? I just want to have the console open so I can see any errors or whatever coming through. Here we go. Big. Ah, look at me. Pro streamer. That's me. Right. It's just a classic, so it shouldn't take too long. These are generally not very hard. I've often thought about like making these available somehow, but I'm also worried about people just complaining that they're too easy. So that's a little odd, but it is what it is. There's always a little bit of fallout with people having all sorts of opinions. Almost like everybody has one sometimes. That's what it feels like. All right, so there's 6 here. That's not useful. 7. 7 here. 7 there. 7 there. 7 here. 7 here. Alright, 7s were pretty useful. 8s, not super crazy useful. Something, something, something. And 9s, we only have got the 1 here. Alright, well, round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Now, there's only 3 left here, so... We have 3, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9. Well, no, that can't be a 6. And here we have also 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. Oh, alright. It gets us a 5. Oh, that gets us all of them. Gets another 9 here. So now we have 5s here. And the 8s, we have an 8 over one of these 2 cells here. 8 goes here, 8 goes there. And okay, and 9s. Let's do these 2 quickly. 3 and 5. Nope, doesn't resolve. 9 up here. 9 in here. 9 down here. Which means no 9 here. 9 there. Alright, these 2 are 3, 5, and 6. And then this one would be 3 and 5. Ah, okay, 3, 5 pairs. So this would be the other 2 options, which is 6 and 9. And these 2 would be 3 and 5 as well. Lots of 3s and 5s and all that. And I think there was another one with only 3 left. This one here. 3, 4, and 9. And that gets probably... That's probably what breaks the puzzle. I mean... breaks the resistance of the puzzle. Not the puzzle. The puzzle isn't broken. We're good. Right? We don't have to restart. I'll do the 2. We need a 1 and a 6. And that's resolved like this. And that brings us a 1 here, a 7 here, an 8 here, 3 here, 6 here, 6 there, 7. And that's a 5 or a 9. And I think that's... Oh. Where does it take the 5 out? Ah, from up there. Okay. That gives us the 6 and a 5 over here. This can only be a 6 now. That resolves the 6, 9 over here. 3, 5 here. And then these 2 are 3, 5, and 8. Oop, well, that's not a 5. Okay. These 2, well, 9 can only go there now. And then this would be a 3. And then these 2 would be 4 and 2. 2, 4. Probably resolved already with a 5 here. An 8 and a 4 here. 4, 8. 2 here. Okay. And then these 2 would be 6 and 9. Right? 6, 9. Dunzo. Gonzo, Donzo. We are Dunzo. 4 and 4. Oh, 2 more. There we go. All right. No errors in the console. Bingo, bango, bango. First puzzle solved on version 0.270. New release. All right. So that takes care of this item. Yeah. That was the first item of the 4. So now we want to see if we can easily update our mobile apps as well. Now, I don't even know where I left that off, if this is actually clean. All right, so this we definitely want to push. It's just a small link server update. So we now want to update the mobile apps with the latest engine version. I'm just going to grab it from staging, which I usually do. I don't usually go from production only. That's not the right place. And it's a little trickier because we don't just grab the whole thing, right? It's not the exactly identical files, but they're largely similar. For example, we don't grab Sudoku.html, which means any changes that I've done there, I have to check if I need them. We just need all these tool files. Calculator is the calculator is coming in. Puzzle decoder, I'm gonna grab both. The Valentine feature we're gonna bring over, but we're probably not gonna include it in the settings. It doesn't make a lot of sense for the mobile app, right? Fog of War, app settings, feature style, feature FPUS, utilities. So the last time I updated this was in February. So these all should already be up to date. So let's just copy these over and see what we get on the diff. So utilities, for example, yeah, so I assumed utilities wouldn't generate any diff here. And there should be fewer changes than from production, because I think it was actually more up to date. We've got some minor changes here, a couple of renames, and so on and so forth. I'm just trying to think if there is any other support files I need to update. Probably not. So let's run the test scripts, or let's just see if it runs at all. There's always a little bit of finagling to be done. So that should be the full... Is that the full, or... This doesn't run through Cordova. This just runs through Firebase, though. No, this doesn't actually run through Firebase. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not, you know, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. All right, so localhost 8080. And no. Handle toggle conflict checker is not defined. Handle toggle conflict checker is not defined. Handle toggle. Oh yeah. So I keep forgetting because we're not including Sudoku.html. We actually have to make sure all the files are loaded correctly. And we need to compare it to this one here. And that's really something I should clean up and improve on, because it's always a little error prone. But yeah, it's eternally on my future to-do list. So we have mark solved digits. So the conflict checker is now an external file. And we want to replicate this folder structure. Show scene cells, label roll call, fog of war, marble run. We don't want to include BG image. Do we need to exclude, do we need to do anything special to make Valentine stuff work? No. So we can just exclude the file for now. In fact, we're not even going to bring it over, just like marble run. It is not ready for prime time. All right, so it was really just that one file missing, I think. And if we go here. And conflict checker. I need to load them before the basic feature file now, don't I? But this one is loaded down here, so it should be already available by then. Wait a second. Ah, okay, so that's changed, okay. Yeah, my bad, because this is not part of the core engine in the mobile app. So that is equivalent to what exactly? Features, right? And Wait. Content conflict checker. Yeah, I think that just gets removed from here now. So that's line 204, conflict checker, boom, gonzo. Now that also means any other things that got moved out of here, I need to update. And that includes, I believe, marks of digits, perhaps? Because they basically just handle their own stuff now. It's solved. Height solved. Height's already solved. No, okay. So I believe that works. Ooh. Nope, 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 nope. That's not what I want. For the full mobile experience here. Okay, that seems to be working. Just make sure I'll take up more space if I can. I think the issue is here also the sort of perceived scale, right? We'll do this, we'll do this. Can I get it to 200? Not quite. 50. What about if I pick a bigger phone or a smaller phone and then scale up further? Ooh. Too big, smaller. That doesn't help. All right. Let's do some of the built-in puzzles. Oldies but goodies. I really should replace these for the updated release. So, more testing. Do I recall what this puzzle was? I believe I do, right? So 1, 3, 4. Where do they go in this row? They don't go here, so they gotta go there. 6, 8, 3, 8, 6. No, it doesn't apply because we have an 8 here. 2, 6, 7. They don't go here, so they go here. 2, 6, 7. And we're given a 6 here. How kind. And 1, 2, 7 go into these 3. Where the 1 goes here. These are... The 8 is overlapping, so those are different. And then what's missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And these 3 are 2, 6, 9. The 9 here, right? And then these 3 are 3, 8, 9. And then these are 4, 5, 6. Basically, I'm just looking at these groups of 3... like to see, okay, so these 3 are common in this column, in this box. 1, 2, and 7 were in present, so they're here. And then 4, 5, 6 are the remaining 3, right? The same here. So 4, 5, 8 is what's missing over here. Sorry, what's missing over here. So that's 4, 5, 8. And these 3 must be the 3 missing from here. And that's 1, 3, and 9. Like that. Brings a 1 over here. 5, 8. Pair. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. 6. That's got to be a 6. 2, 3, 9. The 2 here. All right. 6 here. 6 here. Anything else? 1s. 1, 1. 1, 2s. Okay. 3s. 3, 9 here, 2, 6, 5, 5, 8. 4 coming through here. Here, so there's a 4 here. What is missing here? We have 4, 5, 7, and 8. 7, 8 here. 4, 5 pair here. 8's over the left side. 5, 7, 8. Nines go here. I'm wondering what's I'm missing here. I'm gonna fill these in, even though they're a bit plentiful. I'll just see what it looks like. So 4, 5. So that's a 1. Okay. 4, 5, 7. Ah, that does the 1 in here. All right. 3, 4, 7. 3, 4. 3, 4, 7. 3, 4, 6. 6 goes here. 5. 5, 7. So this box is the odd one out, where we have that overlapping 8. And I'm wondering if there's something smart and clever I should be doing there that I should be able to see, and I just don't. I'm not that smart and clever, but guess I'll never know. All right. That's the thing why I don't like doing releases, because most of it is just me playing the puzzle to make sure everything is still working. Basic sanity check. We used to call that smoke testing, where you just kind of play through it to make sure there isn't anything obviously immediately broken. Because that's kind of embarrassing. If you release something, it just doesn't work right away. People ask, oh, why would you do that? Because I didn't want to spend hours playing puzzles just to say, yes, so it does exactly how it's supposed to. Sixes. Sevens. Sevens are a bit rare. Just a little bit rare. Oh, 3, 9. That's 4, 5, 7, 8. 4, 5, 7, 8. And I'm guessing there's something conflicting. 4, 5, 8, 7, 8, 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 4, 5, 7. I don't like that. Something I'm not seeing. Nines. Okay. Eights. Sevens. I've done a different solve path than I usually do, and somehow it doesn't serve me well. So 6 goes... Wait, did I just ask for 6s? No. 5s? 5 goes here and here, so 5 is not here. It's not there. And it's not there. But, is that an insight? No, obviously not. Yeah, so this backup thing is also something I need to sort out. So I don't actually know how far that's been integrated. So that's a little bit of a scary prospect. Probably one of the reasons why I'm procrastinating so much on this. Why does the 3 not go? 3... Is it a 3, 4, 5, 8 quadruple? Which means then that would be a 4. And then that would be a 3, 6 pair. And then this would be 3, 5, 8. Except it can't be. Ah, no. That's not a 3. So what are we missing here? 4? And then 1, 2, 7, huh? And that can't be a 4 now. So that's a 1. And that brings us to a 1 over here. And a 2, 7 here. That's unexpected. 5, 8, 9. All right. Okay. 2, 7 here, 2, 7 here, 3 here. Oh, what's this? Gives us a 2 over there. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 8. Naked single right there. No 5, 6, 7. No 7 here. So 7 has to be here or here. This is this 3, 4? No 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is 3, 4. Okay. That's some progress. Whoop. 8 goes there. 5, 3, 4, 5, 5. If any of the 9x9 students are watching, I'm basically just doing QA. If you don't have your separate QA team, you're going to spend a lot of time doing QA. That's why QA teams are so valuable. So they can QA while you're programming. 8, 3, 9. And obviously they can develop specialized skills and tools, and they don't have to think about other things while they're doing those things. So that gives them a huge advantage in terms of performance for QA tasks. 7, 2, 7, 2. All right. This is something I'm going to put on the to-do list for the future. So we need, this is kind of like to have, but not really super urgent. I'll move the done stuff further down. So what we need to do is SudokuPad review backup.js integration. Because I've built it, I started testing it, and it was basically finished, but I didn't go to that level of finish where I was happy with it. And obviously there's some issues, right? So that's kind of something I need to do, and I don't necessarily need to wait for it to release, especially on Steam and Android, but I definitely need to know where it's at and know that it's not completely busted. But for today, we've updated the mobile app engine, and I'm happy. So let's see if we can do test builds. So let's do Steam first. So Steam we need to do from our Windows platform. So build Electron. Let's do a debug build for now. That's just a plain old Electron build. This is not a proper Steam build. It's not like an integration with the Steam store stuff. And that should end up in our build folder over here. Platforms, Electron, build, right? And then we would like to do an Android build as well. I haven't done one of those in a while. And I think I don't know if I can do those from the Linux side or I have to do them from within Windows. We'll see. And I think then I'm going to call the stream to an end, actually. Make it a short one, but effective, because it is Sunday, and I'd like to have some dinner, and maybe have a productive Monday as well. Do I want to update NPM under DOS? I probably do. Update NPM. Actually, it just told me what I need to do, right? NPM install. Let's do that in a new window, though. Okay, so this should be our Electron build. Let's do an install. Why not? And if we're lucky, it'll do an install and our puzzles will still be here. And they are. This does not happen on iOS, and that's why I have to build that backup thing, right? And play, what's the engine version? 279. Very nice. So that's the native Windows build. Seems to work fine. Were these SCF imports? Oh, that's something I have to review. Because I think maybe the puzzle itself was stored as an SCF, but it has its own rules text. Okay, so that's an issue. All right. So let's add that. Issue. Built-in puzzles stored as SCF and get generated rules instead of given rules. All right, so that's something to fix. And let's have a look. I'll just try to do the Android build from the Windows side because I don't remember if I can also do it. Bug. And do I have a... I can try with LD Player. That's what I was using for testing. Let's see if that still works. No. Let's start that up. I might have to get that sorted before that works again. Oh, build failed. All right. Let's see. SudokuPad upload JK. I don't want to sign stuff. This could just be also because I'm under Windows. Let's try it from Linux. Why am I feeling so tired already? I started this stream at 6. I mean, I'd like to get back to streaming at 5. I've slipped into 6 o'clock streams for quite a few months now, and it's not good. Especially in winter when it feels much later than it actually is. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to remember what I said, because I'm pretty sure I've managed to do an Android build not too long ago. In fact, we can look up when the last Android build happened here. Please work. It might have wiped. Build a success. Okay, so it does work. I wonder. Daily build failed with exception. Build.gradle line 388. Evaluating project up. Keystore does not exist. Android. Yeah, the keystore file path doesn't work correctly. Okay, that's probably fixable. But we want to now look under build. Oh, wait, Android app build outputs APK debug. There we are. Let's see if this thing booted up. Nope. All right. Oop. Let's see if that works. Because I don't know if this actually does anything. I don't think it'll start up actually. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get that virtualization stuff working. So, can I get the device manager up and running? Run our VM that we built recently. Like maybe this one. Apparently not. Okay. Nope. Nope. Come on. It's such a pain in the ass, though, these things. The odds of them working at any one particular time is very small. That's why I don't like to use these tools, because every time I open them, I spent like it wants me to download 3 gigabytes now. I haven't done anything with this app ever. Can I just... Alright, come on. Come on. Boot it up. This computer is showing its age. It's now 7 years old? 8 years? Ay. Alright. Can I just drag an APK file onto this? Like I can with LD Player. That's why I liked LD Player, because I could do this so easy. What do you mean device offline? It's not offline. It's right there. It's running right here. I think I have to do it through ADB, right? Do I? It says offline, but that might not necessarily be true. Do I have to go into debug mode with this? If this doesn't work, I'll just skip that. How to install APK on Android Studio emulator. Really, it wants me to do that? Really, this? Really, it wants me to do it through ADB. Ay. All right. Pad slash plat. All right. Are we in the right place? Okay, ADB. Install. ADB devices. ADB connect. ADB stop. ADB stop. ADB stop server. Service. ADB. ADB. Kill server. That's better. Why not just stop server? Start server. And now ADB devices. Okay. Now can I do the install again? Install. Failed. Older SDK. Alright. So this is a 5.1 yada yada yada. We want those device APK API 22 something. Can you just open the damn thing when I press the frickin' thing to open the damn thing? Alright, so this should work, right? Yay. Riveting stuff. Be nice to have a faster computer. I'll have to be honest. Let's see what kind of... Yeah. I have the Intel Core. Let's check few. No. I just want to see. I'm gonna do this off screen. CPU Z. While this thing boots up, we'll see why it takes so long. We'll find out. My. Ah, here we go. So it's the i7-6700K. i7-6700K. When did it come out? I want reviews. I want like the Wikipedia page for it or something. Release year. Wiki chip. There we go. That's all we need. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Late 2015. So it's 8 years old now. Holy crap. Older than I thought. Oh, guys, see you soon. 8-year-old CPU. Yeah, no wonder. I think I built the system about 7 years ago or so. This is gonna start up or not? Let's have a look why the build Gradle file is all messed up. Maybe we can fix it. Let's do something proactive here. It is frustrating that it gets these basic things wrong so many times. Like the multi-platform build processes are just such a mess, like all the time, you know. Where is this file? Build. So it's app build Gradle. And probably this stuff isn't even in there. It's probably just doing some really bad relative path thing. It's gonna tell me what line? 127 internal lines. Is that useful? Oh geez. How do I dock this? All right. I'm really not used to using these IDs anymore. Been too long. Line 388. Key store file does not exist. Store file. Props get key.store. Props get key.store. Key.store. So Cordova, Electron, Gradle. No, not Cordova, build, Gradle, WSL, wrong folder. I don't even know where these key.store values come from. Key.store. All right. What if we start searching from here? Key.store. Maybe this is something I put in after all. What if... Yeah, that probably shouldn't be on stream. This file is automatically generated. Debug signing. So whatever build signing properties. How are these generated? Release signing properties. And I do it again. Why would it open something when I'm clicking on one monitor or a different monitor? Thanks, Windows. Thanks for nothing. Damn it. All right. So this would be Android. Except platforms Android folder. Settings. Android. Signing. I mean, this is just for debug, right? Not for release. So if I change this to signing properties, Linux, and Windows compatible folder. I think if I use backslashes and don't define the drive, that might be enough. Basically, if I do this, right? And then go in here. Well, that didn't work, did it? Reload. Android. I don't think... I'm not sure if changing that file is enough or if I have to rerun some kind of process. Build. Each request return normal build mode. Open. IDE error occurred. This is completely meaningless to me. Like, who thinks this is useful? Button doesn't exist, 0. Thanks. Wow. I'll get right on that. All right, if I do, I remember having to do some sort of repair thing. So if I go to here, npm run, actually, Cordova prepare Android debug. If I do this, does that do the trick? And then I'll go back in here and I reload. Run. I just want to run. No. Run. Hold shift to debug. No. No, I don't want to edit it. I just want to run it. Cannot find runner for app. All right, that's not useful either. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know why this can't just open the project. You'd think by now this would just be a standard project. Or do I go into like app, for example? Is that what I want to open maybe? Can I run for this at least? Program current evaluating :app. So this still has the wrong folders and whatnots. I mean, if I just manually edit it here. I don't know how I get it the right files. Maybe it's because the release signing, I didn't update the release signing files. So now what it's referencing here, it kind of goes back to the root for some reason. I don't understand why. So what if I put C: at the beginning? Would that do the trick? No, it's like reload everything, doesn't reload everything. Why do you have that option if it doesn't do the thing? Okay. All right. All right. Even though slash should mean go to the root, but you know, that's just how paths work. Don't feel pressured into, you know, following those kind of conventions. Exception in task, prepare coupling build script model, not found in project. Available tasks, run with info development. Script model, not found in project. Cordova, not found in project. I don't know if you're even supposed to, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to open Cordova project in Android Studio. Android Studio, so don't disable it. If you did, delete the disabled plugins. The work and save to use. Task.register. Tasks.register. I don't know where that. Whoop. Where's that supposed to go? Oh. Just add to build Gradle module app file. That is not a file. I'm guessing it means build Gradle. It doesn't say where. Well, let's see if that does the trick. I very much cannot possibly imagine how. So I literally just added that line to the top of that file. It's doing a bunch of importing. As backgrounds tasks. No logs here. Nothing more substantial visible here. My God. They had the chance with Android to start over and build a clean foundation for everything. And instead, they did this. Thanks, Google. This is turning into a ramble. I should probably end the stream. I'm just sitting here, staring at progress bars. Let's clean up some tabs. That's at least useful. All right, Pampa import. Just need one of those. My computer is starting to crash now again after I restart. After I come out of hibernation, which is very annoying. So many pending things. Yeah, I gotta work on that, gotta work on that, gotta work on that. Surveys, yes, gotta look at those. Alright, what's happening? Ooh, still doing something? How long is that gonna take? Holy crap. Indexing. What? Ugh. Alright, I don't think that's gonna happen. So let's see if we can find another puzzle to test with. Let's grab one from the Discord puzzle archive. My computer right now is just pegged. It's barely doing anything. So I don't know if I'll actually be able to play. Ugh. Ooh, Fog of Chaos. Let's try this by Lepton. Don't know how complicated this is. So I don't know how long it'll take me. Oh, and let's not do that. So, by mu Lepton, every row, column, and region contains digits 1 through 9. Regions are to be determined by the chaos construction. There must be a set of 9 orthogonally connected cells. Digits along the blue line sum to the same value in each region of the puzzle. Different lines have different sums. Each line has at least 2 regions. Digits separated by x sum to 10 and belong to different regions. Not all x's are given. And belong to different regions. Alright, so we probably want a pen tool. And then we'll probably want to do this, this, and this. And we know this is 10. So this is the same as that. These are the same. Which means... Wait, is that... No, they're not the same. No. So let's say if this is 9, this is 1, then this would be 8. So this is 1 less than this, which means this is 1 more than this. So... that means like this can't be a 9, for example, because if this was a 9, this would be a 1. In fact, okay, wait. Okay, so this has to be the high one. This has to be the low one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if this is a 6, that's a 4. This would be a 2. If this is a 7, that's a 3, and that'd be a 4. 8, 2, 6, and 9, 1, 8. All right. And then 2, 4, 6, 8 in the reverse. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. So these two are the same, which means they're in different regions. But this region has to come out this way. So there has to be a separating line here. And these have to be in different regions. So that comes out this way. Oh, that's interesting. And we have a similar relationship between these two. So once again, this is the high one, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the low one. But this... and then this would be 2, 4, 6, 8 again, because these two have to add up to this. So it's 1 and 8, or 4 and 2 to add up to the 6 over here. Okay. Well, it is a fog of war puzzle, so it's kind of we're kind of expected to make kind of deductions. These can't be the same, so this has to be the same as these two, which means this has to be smaller than this. So this can't be an 8. And this can't be a 2. And this can't be a 6. And this can't be a 4. So if this is a 6, that's a 4, and that's a 2. It can't be a 1. I don't think so, because I don't think we can get to a third cell. And we need 2 1s, right? There's an 8, that's a 2, and that would be a 6. Which also means that needs to be different from that. So this region has to come out that way. Okay. Now we know this region is separate from this one. But these two have to be together in one cell. So this needs to go that way. Alright. Now we still haven't got a digit. And that's what we need to reveal the fog. And that, the reduction here reduces those. So that can only be 2 and 4 now. And that's probably what's going to happen. It's going to have repercussions, right? Because these two need to add up to 10. So if this is a 9, this is a 1, this needs to be an 8. So that can't be a 9 and 1 anymore. This is an 8 and that's a 2. That needs to be 6. So that doesn't work anymore either. If this is a 7, that's a 3. That's a 4. That works. If this is a 6, that's a 4. And that's a 2. And that works. So there's a 4 in these two now. This can't be a 4 anymore. Which means if this can't be a 6, this can't be a 4, 2 anymore. Alright. We're getting closer. Something's gotta reduce to just one option eventually. So if this is a 7, that would be a 3. This would be a 6. That would be a 4. That'd be a 2. An 8. 2. 6. This would be 7, 3, 4. But these are in one zone, so this cannot be a 4, so this can't be a 3, and this can't be a 7. Okay, so if that's a 9, so there's now an 8 in here in this row. This is an 8, 2, that's a 6, and that's a 4. That's a 2, that's a 6, that's a 4, that's a 6. So that can't be a 2. So that's got to be a 1 now. Okay, 1, 9, 8. 6, 4. Oop. What am I doing? 6, 4, 3, 7. Okay, so double check. 7 equals 3 plus 4. These add up to 10. 6 is now... 6 and 4 is 10. 4 and 2 is 6. Okay. And we have some more lines coming in here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this needs a couple more. This needs to come out for sure. Should we color code them? Let's color code them. Let's do this. Do this. Do this. Let's do that. All right. Now what we don't know, for example, so we don't know where the red one goes over. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6, 7, 8 or 9, 5, 6 or 9. All right. In this dark red region. Now this crosses a couple of things here. I don't know how that will look. I have a feeling this is above my difficulty rating. That looks pretty. I'm probably not going to finish this one. Well, let's just fully mark these, right? And then say, okay, so this can't be 4, 6, this can't be 4, 6, this can't be 4, 6. This can't be 8, this can't be 2, this can't be 8, this can't be 9, this can't be 1, this can't be 9, this can't be 1, 2, this can't be 8, 9, this can't be 1, 2. So these are 3 7s. Okay. So now these have to be different colors. But I don't know if, let's say, this is green or this is red and then this is peach or whatever. But 3 7, and that's... Do they have... Can they be in the same region together? I guess they could be. No 3s or 7s. No 3s or 7s. No 3s or 7s. So this can't be 3 7, but it already sees a 3 and a 7. 2. Can we say anything like? Can we say if this goes over or down? Not really. 1 2 3 4 5. Can these 3 be the same? I don't even know what it means actually for the diagonal to cut through a corner here. But maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe these two will end up being in different zones. And each region passed through. Different lines may have different sums. Each line will visit 2 regions. So these are, that's a 7, that's a 6 line, that's a 9 line. Visits at least 2 regions. Alright. 5, 6, 9. It also needs a 2. Where's it gonna get its 2 from? Let's think about it that way, right? It could be a 2 here. Could be a 2 here. It needs a 2, a 5, and a 9. The 9 couldn't be down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could get a 5 here or here. 2 from here. Wait a second. Red also needs a 7. So it needs 2, 5, 6, 9, and 7. But it doesn't need a 3. The question is, could red not be either one of these? And they could be 3s. Because these are 2 of the same digit, right? If they're 3s, they're not red. If they're, excuse me, if they're 7, they're not green. It makes you also think, where does the red get its 7 from? If not this particular cell here. I mean, it is a fog of war puzzle, right? So the next step should reveal itself somehow. And it shouldn't be too hard to find. Thing is, I can't exclude any of these cells from being red. I cannot exclude this from being green. I cannot exclude this from being peach. Or pink or whatever. And the blue... We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cells here. So these could literally be very small, right? So they could be single-digit sums, right? We could have this be blue. We could have this be pink. We could have this be red. And this be green, for example. No problem. Well, we know these two are different. So red... Could neither of them be red if they're different? If red comes out here, this couldn't be green. Well, it could be green, right? Green could do something like this. Go around the red. So in other words, could red do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it could get around if red doesn't go down. But the thing is, that won't really help us, right? All we know is, okay, we know these two are different. Do we know that neither of them is red? Like, if this is pink, and this is just a new thing, But red still needs a 7, right? So if it doesn't get it from these two, let's say if it doesn't go down here, it couldn't get it from here because this would be a 3-7 pair. If it doesn't get it from these two cells, where does it get its 7? Can't get it from here. It could get it from anywhere from here down this line. But it can't go all the way down there because green needs to go grab a cell from the next row down. Now, if these two are the same, could they be another digit? So blue, okay, so blue definitely crosses pink. So pink needs to go across the blue line, either here or here. So this could be blue, but it could also be pink, and this could also be pink. So this blue line crosses pink, it crosses blue, it crosses, and it has to cross red. So it does touch four zones, 4 regions minimum. There's no region here that it won't touch. So let's look at it that way. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cells divided by 4 means, could a cell be 3? So like, could that be green and then red, pink, blue? Yes. It could be 1, 2, 3, for example, naively, right? Or 1, 2, 4, somehow. Not really, because these are the same. Could they be single digit within that region? Or do they have to be, does there have to be a second cell in that region? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. I mean, if they're small, if they're 3s, they could easily have like a second digit. It couldn't be 3. Okay, let's look. Okay, could all 3 be green? No. Because definitely not with the 7. Because then each of these would only get 1 each. And they'd have to be the same number, right? Ah, okay, wait a second. These two cannot be the same number. So either these are together and that's separate, or these two are together and that's separate. But we cannot have this be blue, this be pink, and this be red. So either way, this cannot be red. Okay, so this cannot be red. We know this for sure, because if it was red, this would have to be pink, this would have to be blue, and these two would have to be the same value. So red goes to the right. Now, does it have to be pink? I think so. I don't think we can fit another region in here. Because then again, we'd have the same problem, right? Because if this was a different region, then this would be pink, this would be blue. And we can't cut off pink, right? So this has to be pink. Okay. All right, we're making progress. So this is pink or blue. That's fine. These two are the same value. Which means if this is pink, then this needs to be, let's say, this needs to be the same digit as that. But one of them will be single digit. So either this is a single digit 7, or this is a single digit. So if this is a single digit 7, then these two would add up to 7. If it's a single digit 3, these would have to be 2 digits adding up to 3, which is possible. And then this would be 3. Also single digit. And then this would be double digit adding up to 3 again. It's also possible. 2, 1, right? Oh, that's annoying. Ah, wait, but this can't be green. So this has to be red. Unless we have the same issue. Can we bring another thing in? No, because then we'd have the same problem as we have over there. So this needs to be red. And this needs to be red or green. Okay. Okay. So either these two are equal to this, or these two are equal to that. This is 3, 2 and 1. That kind of works. That's annoying that still works. Could this be 9 or 8 and this be 7 and a 1? Even that still works. Oh, that's also annoying. Now, could this be something else? So could it be green coming out this way, another region come in here, and then red continue this way? Yes, I think so. At least we've made a little bit of progress here. And the same is true for the left edge in blue, I think. What else can I deduce? Pink needs to come out here or here. Blue needs to come out here or here. It's either these two equal to that, or these two equal to that. This could be 1 and 2, 2 and 1. And then boundary would come this way, and pink would come out this way. The other thing I'm thinking about is, since these are the same, either this is blue and green, or it's pink and red. So it cannot shift. So obviously these two need to add up to these, which also means these two have to be the same, right? No, they don't have to be the same. So if this is a 7, could add up these two to 3. These two could add up to 3 or 7, or these two could add up to 3 plus something, 7 plus something. Can we fill in possibilities for these? I don't think so. This, all we know, it's well, let's see. It's not a, could be a 1, not a 2, 3, 4. Could be a 5, 6, 7, or 8, 9. It doesn't really narrow it down very much. So I was thinking if we could narrow down high or lows, then we could narrow, you know, kind of determine which is more likely, these two being summed or these two being summed. I mean, we obviously know these aren't the same digit. Now these 3 aren't the same either. So let's say we can't have a 7 here and then a 3, 4 here, right? What could we have here? Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could this be a large digit? No, because either one of these would be small. So this cannot be a 9. Could it be an 8? No. Because either it's part of the double, or, yeah, it's always, this middle one is always going to be part of the double, right? So this has to be smaller than the neighbor. So the smallest these can be is 9. So this can't, so this wouldn't work with a 6 here. The smallest these could be a 7. So it could be 6, 1, and 7. That would work, right? And this could be 2, 1, and 3. It could be 3, 2, and 5. All this sort of stuff. Okay, so there's some value in actually filling these in. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So again, this can't be a 9, and it can't be an 8 either. Right? This could be a 6, 1 for a 7 here. If this is a 9, we could have a 3 plus a 6, for example, to add up to a 9 over here. Now, if this is a 3, this could be a 7. If both of these are 3s, be 3 plus 2 is 5, and it could be 3 plus 1 is, or 3 plus 6 is 9. Yeah. Okay. Come on, missing energy. So I'm drawn to different regions. Not all x's are given. Learn some different value in each. Different lines may have different sums. Each line visits 2 regions, at least 2 regions. 9 orthogonally connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 more, right? It could be this one, this one, this one. It could be this one, this one, this one. Do this one, this one, and this one. I don't know yet if, for example, I can if pink keeps going down this way or not. Let's give this a new color, yellow. I mean, we don't know anything about this. Could this be, wait, could this be 8, right? No. Because these two cannot add up to 8. No, they can't. 3 and 5. God damn it. All right. Could it be 6? 6 and 2. Yeah, so it can't add up with this. Can these two add up to 6? No. All right, so that can't be a 6. It could be 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. Yeah, it could be. All right. Let's have a look at this. 9. 3 plus 6 works. 8. 7 plus 1 works. 7. 7. This can't be 7. 5. 5, no. 2, 2, 5 is 7. 1, 1, 6, 7. All right. 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3. 3 is not possible. 3 plus any of these cannot be any of the other one. That's not a 3. 156. So I actually narrowed these down a little bit. We have 156 here and 256 there. Does this become significant now? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I can make guesses about what's more likely, but I mean, okay, these are two options, right? They're either both 7 or both 3. The problem is, even if they're 3, they could still be the single cell, and these could still be 1, 2, and 2, 1. I think that's still possible. Ah, wait, this can't be 3 now. I'm an idiot, because we have a 3 in red already. Alright, we've got new digits. Okay. So now we can probably reduce these further, right? 7, like this 9. We cannot add up anything there to get a 9 there. 8, yes. 2. 2 plus 5, 7, yes. 1 plus 6, 7. Okay. 7 plus 2. Like this 8 doesn't work out. 5, 5, 2, 7, yeah. 4. 4 plus whatever doesn't work, right? 2 plus 5, 7, that does work. 1 plus 6 works. 2 plus 5. Okay, so this is also being narrowed down now. And we have a 3 here. And we have another region separation here. And I'm feeling these two have to be the same region, right? We can't dice it further. Anything else that's kind of... Like, for example, if this was red, does that mean anything for the missing digits? No. Can we... Like, if this was blue, it couldn't be a 6, for example. If this was blue, it'd be 1... It had to be a 5, 2. This is blue. Can this ever be a... Yeah, like, this can never be a 1, because it'd have to go with 6. That can't be a 1. And this can't... 2, 5 is possible. 2, 5 is possible. So it's either 2, 5... 1, 7. Ah, but the 6 here doesn't work anymore now. That can't be a 6 anymore. Okay. Do we have something similar going on here? I don't think so. 1, 6 or 2, 5. But these two have to be green now. There's no way these can add up to what's in here. So that's progress, because now we know this has to be red. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more. And these two add up to 7. Okay. And could that be red? And yeah, it could be if this is yellow and these two add up to this one. Do we have a similar thing going on here? No, because this could be 1 plus 7 or 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5, does that work? Yes. 1 plus 7 also works to make this 8. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. All right. All right. Now we mentioned the red has some where it's gonna get its 2 from. So obviously it's gonna be over here somewhere. How far can it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more, 8, 9. So these two, these two, these two. It cannot be 3. So what can this be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 6. But the 6 could be here. So we're missing 2, 5, 6, and 9. 2, 5, 6, and 9. Alright, 2, 5, 9 here. 7s. 7, 7, 7. There's a 7 over here. 4, 4 over here. Yeah, this division here is not conclusive yet. And we don't know exactly how the 3 continues. Like, these could sum up together. These could sum up together. Could it even be on its own? No, because then this would have to be... Ah, okay, wait a second. This has to be either be yellow or this has to be yellow. Because otherwise these two would be the same, right? So we can't... Can we have a line here? Yes, if this is yellow. Okay. If this is yellow, then this has to be bigger than 3. Being desperate again. 2, 3, 7, 8, 7, 3. Like, we don't know anything about this one, if it's large or small or anything like that. Probably moving too far away from the microphone again. All right. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? It's 9, 2, 5, 6. We need a 2. So the 2 cannot come from this row. So the 2 is either from this row. Can't come from here. Green needs to come out, right? So red cannot reach up. But green doesn't have to be taking this. Green could come do this, and then something else could come in like this. So red is getting its 2 from here, 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 or here. It cannot do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It only gets 2 more, right? So it can take this and this. This and this. This and this. And this and this. So these are the only ones red can reach. So the 2 is somewhere in these. Not there. And what else is... So it's 2, 5, 6, and 9. So 6 is not here. It's got to grab a 6 here or here. Alright, so it either goes here, and then it goes here, which means it takes this one. It doesn't have to take this one, though. Or it goes here and here. Alright. Up or down, up or down. Can it go here? This can be a 6 and a 9 as well. So this could also be red. So let's say if this is 6, we could have a 3 and a 3. And, but they could both be in yellow. So could that ever be a 6? If this is a 6, this would have to be a 3. Or 1 and 2. But these can't both be yellow. So we cannot have all 3 here be the same color. Okay. That tells us something about this, right? If it's 1, it's yellow. If it's 9, this is yellow with a 6. If it's 8, this has got to be a 5. If it's 6, this has to be yellow, and then this has to be a... these two have to be 9s, adding up to 9. If it's 4, this can't be a 1. This is 4, then it has to be yellow. Does this interact with these? If this is a 1, that's a 9. That's a 5. That becomes a 2. This is a 2. This becomes an 8. There's some interaction here that I'm not seeing. Some interaction that I'm not seeing. Where does green get its 3 from? Well, somewhere along here. I mean, green can still stretch pretty far across. In fact, it can reach all the way to the other end. Well, except not on this row. Definitely, it's got to get a 3 from somewhere around here, though. That's interesting. Where does red get its 9 from? Same place it gets its 2 and 5 from, right? If this was red, it could be a 6. It couldn't be a 4 anymore, then. Excuse me. Red needs a 6. Column 2, 6. 2, 5, 6, 9. I don't know if this one is interesting here. This is a 5. And that's a 1. That's an 8. That's a 6, 1, or a 2, 5 that way. I don't even know how to extend the yellow one yet. Does have to go to the left. Can go down. So if both of these are yellow, this doesn't have to be yellow. Now this continues. Don't think we can make all 3 here add up to be a sum. Unless it's like 1, 3 something, and then this is a 9. Guess that's possible. What's this one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I haven't excluded any here yet, have I? This is a 9. This is 3, 6. 2, 5, 9. This is a 9. That's a 1. It's a 5. 2. This is a 1. An 8. This is a 1. That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 2. Hey, oopsie daisy. This is a Sudoku variant. So Sudoku is you fill in the numbers 1 through 9 in each row and column. And generally you have 3x3 boxes, but this is a special Sudoku where the boxes aren't 3x3, but there's some other shape that I have to figure out. And the board is covered in this gray fog. So this is like a fog of war. And as I figure out what the digits are, the fog gets revealed. So these digits, for example, this 3 revealed these. And the lines, all the digits in the same colored region on a line sum up to the same number, right? So for example, this line passes through red and it's 7, so these two need to add up to 7. And now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm realizing this cannot be pink because the sum is 7. So this is blue. And now we've got a little bit more revealed, and these two have to add up to 7. So that's got to be 5 and 2. Thank you very much, Oopsie Daisy. You helped me thinking a little bit. Now these can't be 1, 2, and 5. This can't be a 5. This can't be a 2, and this can't be an 8. I was so stuck. Thank you so much. Okay, we have made some progress. We now know this is 7. We know pink has to come out from here. Which puts a line there. Now we see the shape of the blue line. Now, these two are separate. Could these both be... So this... Let me think. This cannot be 3. Because then what? This can't be 3. So this cannot be 3. Ah, wait. Unless this is the same as this. And these are both pink and these are both yellow. This is a 3. This would have to be pink and this would have to be blue. Alright, can blue do something like this and then this be a different color? Yes, it can. We could even have this be 1, 2. Ah, no, we can't. This can't be 1, 2 because one of them has to be blue and blue already has this 2. So 3 cannot be the sole. So 3 cannot be the sum, right? Unless we get another 3. Both of these can't be 3, right? So either this is pink or blue. We have the same situation as we had before, right? And one of these has to be either these two or these two need to add up to 3. Because these two can't both be 1 digit. Unless these add up to more than 3, then this would have to be yellow. Okay. But I think one conclusion I can draw is this cannot be 3. If this is 3, this and this would add up to these two, and then this... Oh, no, wait. Now I'm saying is, if this is a 1, these would be 4. If this is a 1, these would be 4, and then this could be just a 4. It can't be a 4, but... In fact, what can this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Let's say this could be a 7. This could be a 3, 4. Ah, but this can't be a 4. What can this be? 1, 3... Oops. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Could this be a 3? This is a 3, and this is a 4, and they're both pink. This could be a 4. These would be 7. This could be a 7. All right. This is a 9. It would have to be yellow. Wait a second. None of these are yellow, right? And these two cannot be 3. And they can't all be 3. So this has to be yellow. All right. So now red is gonna struggle where to get its 2 from. It still can reach here though, strangely enough. Oops. Now these two add up to... Can these two add up what's on here? It could be 3, 1, 4 here, and then 3, 1 here. So this could still be just the sole cell on this line in pink. That's annoying. Now if this is a 9... I think then we have a problem, because one of these two has to be a single cell. Because we don't have enough cells on the line, right? Because these 3 cells are split into at least 2 more parts, because the blue needs to come out and the pink needs to come out. So this cannot be a 9, and this can't be a 1. Can it be a 6? 6 and 3. And this can't be a 9 because this is huge. This is the center one that adds up to either this one, with either this one or with this one, right? And it can't be an 8 either. The maximum these can be is 9, so 6 and 3, for example. But also, like, this could be a solo 9, and then this could be 3, 6, and this could be 3, 6, for example. Okay, can it be small? Can it still be small? This could be a 4, 3, 1. Yeah, it can still be small. Okay, 4, 6. If this is 4... Let's get rid of that 6 pencil mark here. If this is 4... It becomes 7. 7 here, 1, 6 here. That works. If it's 1... So 1, 4, and 6, all 3 work. Okay, is there something that doesn't work? 9. 3, 6... 3, 6, 9. That works. 8... 8 just doesn't work. 7 works. 5. No, because we can't add it with anything. This can't be 5, and if this is 5, we can't add anything to it. Hey, Bobby. Thanks very much. Thanks. Nice to hear you. Nice to hear it. By the way, guys, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so probably Oopsie Daisy doesn't see Bobby's chats, and Bobby doesn't see Oopsie Daisies. So this cannot be a 5 either. 179. 179. Now, for example, can I tell if this is yellow or pink? Could come across like this, I guess, eh? So I don't know if pink is coming out, which way pink is coming out from this little snake hole there. Now, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1. So that would be if both of these are blue. If this is 9 or 7. If this is 7, it's 1, 6, 3, 4. If it's 9, it's 3, 6, 3, 6. All right. All right, any... Ah, okay, so this can't be 4. So we cannot have a 3, 1 here. Yeah, so this can't be a 1 now. Oh, no, this can't be a 6. We have a 4, 6 pair here. Interesting. So, all right. 4, 6. So this is now either 9 or 7. So this cannot be a solo thing anymore. So this needs to be pink. And this needs to be pink. And then blue needs to come out this way. And now this can no longer be 1. 3, 4 is the 7, or 3, 6 is the 9. So 7 or 9. So it's 1, 6 or 3, 6. 1, 6 or 3, 6 either way. So all these options are still valid. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. That is annoying. That is annoying. All right, what can this be? 1, 2... do we have to have a 3 in that? No, because it could be 1, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we do have a 6 in here guaranteed, right? It can't be 1, 3. Yeah, so this can't be a 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can only be a 3 and a 5. So there's the 3 in pink is in one of these 3 cells. All right. Where does that take us next? Oh man, it's like I'm just about to give up, and then it just one step further, just one small step further. Very, very sluggish, very, very slow. Can we do more about the red now? We still need a 6, so the 6 either goes here or here. It can't go here, but it could go here. And we don't know what color this could be pink, can't be blue. Could even be red, and yellow could come out this way, right? And do these digits do anything for the... What can this be? It can't be 4, 6. It can't be 1, 2? No, because there's... it could be a 1, 2, because only one of them is taken up in this bit here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and not a 9. Alright. Red has its 4. Doesn't have a 6 yet. It needs a 2, 5, 6, and 9. 2, 5, 6, and 9. No 6 here. So red needs to get a 6. But it can't get a 6 from here. So red has to take one of these. It still doesn't tell us if red is taking this one or not, or if it's coming down here or not. Because if this was the 6, then this would have to be a 4. And then we'd have a 3, 6 here, and that'd be a 7. This is blue. But we don't know how this moves down here. Let's just mark these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. We don't even know which area they belong to. Green needs to come out, but we still don't know if it's coming out this way or this way. Red can't go here now. So red either takes... Red can't take these two. So it gotta take these two. This and this. This and this. This and this. It cannot do these two. So this is no longer an option for red. That's interesting. Because we need a 6, and we wouldn't get a 6 this way. We can only take 2 more. We need a 2 and a 5. 6 and a 9. No 6 here. So we need one of these 6s. No, we don't. We don't. We could grab the 6 from here. I forgot about that. And then this could just be 2, 5, 9. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, red doesn't need a 1. But it does. That could still be a 1, right? Alright. It's really very slow to give up its secrets. 7? No, there's no 7 down here. 3, 6, 8, 9. There's a 3 somewhere here, but there's a 3 in this area as well. Where does the green needs to get its 3 from this row? Or even from this. I mean, I could... Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could go pretty far. And I still don't know if yellow goes out this way or this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6. It only gets 3 more. What digits are hard to reach? 8 and 9 could get from here. 1 it could get from here. 2 it already has. 3 it already has here. And blue we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also 6. And it gets 3 more. So it could be like this. Be like this. It could be, you know, all sorts of things down here. What does it need that it won't get from here? So blue needs to come to this column to get its 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it cannot reach the bottom corner because it won't be able to reach there. Could it come here? 1, 2, 3, and then get its 4 here? Yeah. Or it could even come across here and get its 4. So the blue 4 is in these 3. One of these 3. It cannot be here. It can't be here. So blue reaches one of these 3. But blue doesn't necessarily take this one. It can do this. It can even do this. All right, what else is difficult? 2 it has. 1 it could get here. 5 it already has. Which means that can't be a 5. And that can't be a 5. Okay. Why did I not see that sooner? 7 could be here. Or here, here, or here. I don't think blue will get its 7 from out here. I mean, it could. It could. And no, it can't. All right, so blue gets its 7 from one of these, but not from this one, which means this can't be a 7 then, because it can't be blue. We've just established that. Can this be blue? Yes, and then this would be the 4. 3, it will get from one of these, or one of these, depending on where pink's 3 are. So not from here, because blue can't reach here, right? Because then it won't get its 4. So yeah, because then if one of these is 3, then this would be 3 from the pink side. All right, because we established one of these is the pink 3. Okay. By the way, we can do the same calculation for pink, right? Where does it get its 9 from? Here or here? 7 it has. 3 it gets. 2, 1. I could get it from here. 5 it could get from here. 6. Yeah. We know 6 is in here. Interesting. So there's an 8 down here. What else can we do for the blues? Or tricky. So there's a few reductions here, not really deductions, just over marking its marks. All right, I gotta step back and let the logic take over. Channel my inner Simon, I suppose. 8. 2, 2. 5. So 5 is here or here, and it's not blue. Could both of these be different colors? Yes, blue could just come out this way. And this could be a whole area like that. So we cannot discard either one of these as being 5. 1. So blue needs a 1. And it's very likely to be this one. What about... no, red has its 1 here. 2, 5. We can't even exclude anything from here. What about this one? 2, 3, 4, 6. Hey, Poochie. Hey, Tobes. He's checking if I'm paying attention. Toby is the dog from my logo that you can see here over my shoulder. He just came back from his walk. Good boy. I'd pick him up, but he really doesn't like it. He's always worried about getting entangled with a microphone cable. And then he panics. 6, 7, 8, 9. Given that red has a 7 already, let's say if this was red. Wait, can this ever be 7? Because I'm pretty sure this has to be green or red. I mean, I guess red could do this and green could do this, and then there could be something else here. That's annoying. I guess it doesn't have to be green or red. What colors we said this could even be, no, it can't be red, but it could be pink. It can't be yellow. I'm guessing this might be beyond me, at least in the time I have. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is, could this be a 4? I guess if blue gets its 4 from there, there could be a 4 here. 3. One of these 3 is a 3. One of these is an 8. Let's not overmark it that much. 7 here for the blues. 2, 3, 4, 6. What is pink missing that's tough to get? I think pink has lots of options. Anything yellow would struggle with? 7? So no 7s here. No 7s here. There could be literally... Ah, no. No 7's there. Yellow can't go here. And whatever this is, I doubt... Well... I was gonna say, I doubt yellow could get around it. But in theory, I guess this could literally just be a shape like that. And then yellow could be like this. Ah! It's probably something stupid that I overlooked before. Like with the 7. Like, I still don't know if this is a 7 or a 9. 7 or a 9. Does that affect anything else? 7 or 9? If this is a 9, then the one below it would probably be the 7. If it's the 7, then the 9 could be anywhere. What else are we missing here? We need a 3. So the blue 3 needs to go in here because we can't reach this, right? No. So this can't be a 3. So the 3 for blue needs to be in one of these. It could be here. Can't be here, right? So there's a 3 here and there's a 3 here. So that's all the 3's in these 2 columns. What else do we need? We need the 4, which is over here. Does it mean we need to take this? No. We could bypass that, and these could be pink. We have a 5, we have a 6, 7. We need an 8, but that could be here or here. And we need a 1. Now we know blue can't go here because then it won't get its 4. But could this be a 1 for a different color and then blue gets its 1 over here? I guess so. Although, of the 3 additional cells, 2 are 3 and 4. 2 are 3 and 4. And then the other one is not a 2. We have a 2 already in blue. And I don't know which of these... So we know one of these 2 is blue, but we don't know which one. And we know this one is not blue. Right? Yeah, we know this is not blue. And we know it's not pink. No, it's not pink either. Right? So this is definitely a new color. Make it brown. And we know this is not blue. And it can't be anything else. Like, I don't think we can squeeze another... I guess brown could be here. Something else could be here. And blue could be here. So we cannot say that for sure. That's annoying. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then something else coming in like that. And then these 4 would have to be here. 8. 7. 4. So green needs to grab a 4. And it can't get past red. Right? Because if red goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it would never get down. So there's a green 4 over here. Which means this must be green. Right? Because if something else comes in here, where's green gonna get its 4 from? It just can't. It would have to reach here and it cannot. Alright, so we know now this is green. We now know this is green. Blue cannot go all the way down because of the 5. Yeah, no, I know blue cannot reach the corner. But what I don't know is, like, I think this is possible. You know what I mean? So I cannot say this is brown. I just know it's not blue. And I didn't actually use the 5. I used that it needs a 4. To be able to reach a 4, it just doesn't have enough. It can do this, I believe. And then the 5 could be non-blue. Man, I feel like I'm making these deductions so slowly. Like, for example, is this red? Ah, okay, wait a second. Could this be not red and not green? Like, could this be something else? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then red would get its 2 here. And then this could be something new. Yeah. So I still don't know if this is red or green either. That is annoying. Let's do this. Let's, you know, kill some time. Alright. We know this is not yellow, but we don't know if it's not... Wait, no, we know it's not pink because pink has a 6 and it has a 4. So this is a new color. It can't be red and it can't be blue. So let's make this one light blue. Turquoise. Okay, now this one can... I think it can go there, it can go there, can even go there. Unless there's something about these that doesn't work out. Also, we're still missing a bunch of color numbers from pink. Like this... Is this guaranteed to be a 5 or a 3? Yeah. 5. If it's a 5, this is a 3-6. The 3, this is a 1-6. So if this is a 3, pink still needs a 5, and it can't get it from here. Pink cannot go till here because that would cut off blue from its 4. So the farthest blue can... pink can get down to is to here. But pink could get like these 3, or it could just shoot over to the side like that. Now this one, can this be blue? If this is a 4, or can this be a 4 or 6? Let's put it that way, right? I don't think so, because either if it's blue, then it would be the same as that. No, that would be alright. Yes. 1. Can be a 1. Don't see why not. Can be a 9. Don't see why not. I also need more digits to uncover some of this fog. Thanks for playing along, Oopsie Daisy, by the way. These kind of puzzles, like if you're not used to the rules and stuff, they can be kind of tricky. I'm a software developer. I make this software, so I'm not really a puzzler, and I'm not really good at explaining things. I'm not even very good at solving these. I'm just testing my software, really. And then I can get stuck wanting to finish it. So, I still haven't resolved this line either, right? So we know this is 7 or 9. So this is either a 1 and a 6, or 3, 6 across like this. One of these 3 is a 3. Red is a 6, 9 here, and then we need, for sure, we need a 2 and a 5 from these 5 here. Can this be red? If this is red, then if this is red, it would be a 7, it wouldn't be an 8, it wouldn't be a 3. It would be a 2, 5, or a 9. 2, 5, 9. And then the 6 could be here. So we could make these red. The 6 could also be here. Right. Is there a reason why this couldn't be a 6? Blue has a 6, right? So if blue takes these 2, we know there's a 6 here. If this is the other 6 in these 2 columns, I'm just thinking, there's no other 6s down here, which is fine. But if this is not a 6, then we have 1 6 here, and we need another 6. And it can't be pink, and it can't be blue, but it could be brown. Like, this could be 6, this could be 6, and we still would be fine. Where does blue... blue can get its 8 from here. 7 from here. 3 from here. 4 from here. And I still don't know if blue comes down like this, like this, like this, or even like that. Doesn't have to take this. None of these have to be blue, but could be. And pink needs 3 more, and it could literally just shoot off to the side like that. But there's no digits that I've identified that pink would struggle to find. 1, not a problem. From here or from here. 2 it has. 3 it has. 4. 5 could be right there. Pink's 5 needs to be in these, huh? 6 is here. 7 is here. 8 and 9 aren't here. Alright, so there's 2 pinks that aren't in this column. And it can take both of these. Alright, so at least we know pink
at least comes over here. Can it go here? And then blue would have to get its blue. Ah, what? Wait. If pink takes these two, blue would have to go here. And this was... Ah, but pink could also take this one, right? And then 8 and 9 could be here and here. Alright. There's no 8, 9 here. So pink needs to take 2 that aren't in this, which means it can only take 1 that is in this. So it cannot take this one. That's not really useful. 8 and 9. Anything else? 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Blue 8, 9, but it's got this one sorted up there. Now we know one of these. Well, we know this isn't blue, but we don't know if it's brown or not. I mean, if we make this one brown instead, does that tell us anything better? Is this viable? Only if that one is the same as this one, right? Because we could have a region like this and a region like that. Do we know if this is... Could brown come out this and have another one here? And we could always do this, right? And then blue could just come out this way. So we still don't know if this is... This could be another color, right? How many colors do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We already have 7 colors, though. Which means we could still add 2 more, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So green could still reach the corner here. I don't know anything else about yellow. I don't think I know anything about blue. Can I say anything about this one? If I want to make this a 6, right, then this would have to be a 4. This would have to be a 6. Then this would be a 3, 6. But this couldn't be a 6, so this would have to be a 6. If I wanted to make this a 6. But there's nothing wrong with this. This could be 6, 3, 3, 6, 4. This would be a 6. And then these would be 2, 5. Not a problem. Be a 5. Be a 9. Alright, there's nothing stopping this from being a 6. This is a 4, that's a 6. That's a 4. This is a 4, that's... Ah! If this wants to be a 4, that would be a 6. That would be a 4. This would be a 7. This would be a 1. This would have to be a 6. But now this is already a 6, so this cannot be a 4. This is a 1. It does nothing. It just prevents the 1, 6 over here. This is an 8. Does nothing. And if it's a 9, it does nothing. So we got rid of a 4 there. Ah, alright. That didn't help too much, did it? 259. 259. 259. 259. 4 down here. So the 4 can't be pink. Alright, different question. If we grab this 4 for blue, would brown then get this 4? I suppose so. And that's not really a problem, is it? Could this be a color other than pink or blue? These 3 would be blue. Pink would come out this, and this would be a completely different thing. In fact, it could be brown for all I know. Alright, that's not useful. Anything else? This one. Could this be not red and green? Green could come this way. Red could do this, and this could come out like that. Could even be blue. Alright. Let me do... No, it doesn't help. What? Green needs a 1. Needs a 2. Needs a 3. So there's got to be a green 3 either here or here. Like green can come down. Can't come down this way. could do this, and red could do this, green could do this. Green needs a 3, it needs a 4 as well. But the 4, should just grab it from here. Can green get to this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. So green gets its 4 from over here. So there's a green 4 over here, which means green can't do this, which means that needs to be green. That's progress, right? And what can that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now this can't be 7 or 9 because green is 7 or 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Guess that makes sense. So green gets its 1 from up here somewhere. Still don't know about this one. Still don't know about this one. What else does green need? 5 and 6 is potentially here, and 8 is potentially there. Okay, so the rest is too easy to get. Be limiting in any way. Pink gets a 3, blue gets its 4 from here. Any difficulties if I make these blue? Pink comes out this way. What else does pink need? Pink still needs an 8 and a 9, but can't even just grab this one, does it? Can't it? Can we determine if could this be another color rather than pink, blue, and yellow? That's an interesting question. Because if it's a different color, it needs to come out this way, and then pink needs to come down here. But in principle, I don't see a problem with that. And we don't have any additional blue lines yet to help us, so we need to figure out another digit somewhere here. Can I not figure these out? If this is a 6, that's a 3. That's a 1 or a 6. This is a 6, that's a 4. Okay, if this is a 6, that's a 4, that's a 6, that's a 3, that's a 6. This is a 6. And then that's a 9. That's a 1 or an 8. This is a 6. This is a 6, and that's not a 1, 6 anymore then. If this is a 9, it doesn't do anything. This is an 8. It doesn't do anything. If this is a 1, makes this a 2, 5. But other than that, it doesn't do anything either. 4. 4. 4. 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4. I'm just looking at all those cells that I know aren't 4. We eliminated 4 because of this interaction. That's kind of interesting. Could this be 4? Could be a brown 4 with a blue 4 over here. Green needs a 3. It has to go down somewhere. It can't go all the way to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right. So we know this is not green, and it's not red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It could be yellow. Could just about be yellow. If it's yellow, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we only need 3 more green and 2 more red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yellow would have to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But it could do that. In fact, green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So green only needs 3 more. And red only needs 2 more. So green and red is only 5 more cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. And it can't be these. So green... could this be red or green or something else? If this is something else... Could green... Alright, if this is not green or red... How would green get its 3? It can't get it from here, so green would have to get it from here. So this thing would have to do... Okay, so if this... Let's do some temporary colors, right? If this is something else, Then green needs to get its 3 from here. Exactly like this. Something else needs to come up here. And red needs to come down here till there. And then yellow needs to come out here, and then blue does something here. In fact, blue could literally do this. Red could come here, and green could come here. So we know green can't go here, and we know green needs to reach this row. But it could literally do this. Could do this. Could do this. Could do this. Could do this. So none of these cells must be green or cannot. Well, we know this cannot be green, but that's about it. And we know this cannot be green because green cannot cut off red. Ah, okay, wait. This cannot be green because green only gets 3 more. No, it could be green. No, it can't be green because red wouldn't fit. So this cannot be green. But it doesn't have to be red. Red could do this. Right? 2, 5, 6, 9. That it fits in these 4 cells. I mean, and green could get its 3 straight from here as well. This could be just straight up green. I wonder if this being 2, 5 or 1, 6 is gonna help us somehow. Because it means whichever it isn't needs to be somewhere else, right? Let's say if this is 2, 5. Or if this is 1, 6. It's not really a problem. Although red needs a 2, 5 as well. So if this is not 2, 5, and that would bring 2, 5 down here. Red would get its 2, 5 from this area. And where would green get its 2, 5 from? Because, well, I guess it could be 2, 5, 2, 5. As simple as that, right? Well, that's good thinking. What else can we think about in that regard? We know green gets a 4 from here. But it could literally be just this, and then it could go... Could do this for its 3. It needs an 8, but that's already covered here. 1, 2, 5, 8, 7, 3. We just mentioned it needs to get from here. 4, it needs to get from here. It cannot get from here or here. 5, well, plenty of access to 5s. 6, here, here. Not here, interestingly enough. Or here. 7, 8, here, and 9 we have here. I need to uncover some more to get access to additional lines. Blue, this is a 9. This would be a 1, 8. This would be the 7. If this is a 9, this is the 7 guaranteed. So, could this ever be a 7? I don't think this can ever be a 7. If this is a 7, even if it's blue, this would be a 9. This would be a 1, 8 pair. Be a 5. No, it could be a 7, right? This could be a blue 7. And this would be a 1, 8, 9 triple. This would be a 7. Alright. Yeah, anytime. Well, how much time do you got? So what, in 5 minutes? Alright, throw it in now and then I'll tidy up here. I'm afraid, oopsie daisy, I'm not gonna manage to finish this today. Alright, one last thinking. One last hard think. Can this be a blue 7? If this is a blue 7, this would be a blue 9. This would be a 1, 8. This would be a 1, 8. And then we're missing a 3 and a 4, which would be here, 3 and 4, or 3 and 4. Alright. Could this be a pink 3? This is a pink 3. Because these two need... Because, why can't the yellow 4, 6 be red?
It cannot be red because each segment on this line has to add up to the same within a region, right? So this is 3 in yellow. Then this would also have to be 3 in red. And we can't have the 3s in the same row. So earlier I determined that we cannot have a 3 on its own. So now this is either 3 plus 4 or 3 plus 6, which is either 7 or 9. And then adds up here. But I just came across something in my thinky thing here. If I make this 7 blue, then we are having a problem, I think, with 3s and 4s. Because blue has to come across here and grab a 4 here. So I was thinking, if this is 3, then there wouldn't be any 3s here. And then the blue would then blue. So if this is 3, then blue would have to get its 3 here and its 4 here. So blue would have to do this. Which I think is possible. So it'd be 3, 4 here. So what would this be now? Can be a 6. It would be 1, 8, 9. So the 7 would be here. And if this is, but if this is a 3, this would be a 9, right? Because it would be 3, 6. This would be a 9. This would be a 1, 8. This would have to be a 7. This would have to be a 1, 8. This would be a 3, and this would be a 4. And I'm guessing that works. Darn. It still works. This is, and if the 3 is here, then the blue 3s would be there, and then the 4 would still be there. If this is a 1, does that make anything more complicated? Not really. Not really at all. This one can't be blue. It can be turquoise. It can be yellow. It can be pink. Can it be a new color? I guess so. I don't see any reason why not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. So there's 9 colors in total. 2 more colors to fill up all of this. But I mean, this one has 8 more cells. This one has 7 more cells. And we don't see any other lines. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 more. Can't be these 3. Can't be these 3. Because that would cut off blue from the 4s. So pink could take this and this. But not this. Could it do this? So we have 3 on pink, and we have 3 more on blue. And blue would have to grab this one, which means it would have to grab this one, which means it would have to grab this one. So these 6 would be pink and blue, and then brown would come around and grab these. I guess that works. So pink could all the way to here, and then blue get its 4 here, and its 3 from here. Pink would have a 3 here. Speaking of which, 2... So pink already has got 3 and 6 sorted here. 2 it's sorted. Like, could this be pink, right? Because then it could be a 2 or 4. It couldn't be a 3. It couldn't be a 6. It would have to be a 5, which would make this 3, and this one 6. The only way this can be pink is if it's a 5. Which means... Does it mean that one of these two has to be a 5? I don't think so, because this could still be 3, and pink could go over here. This could be a 5. Just not pink. Man, I can't even exclude this from being pink. And pink still needs an 8 and a 9, so it either needs to get it from here and here. Well, okay, pink cannot get both of them from this column, right? Because then blue is cut off. So pink has to grab 1, 8, or 9 at least from here or here. And it could basically take both of these, right? There's no reason this cannot be pink. Can't be a 6 then. But it could be an 8 or 9. Could this be pink? I'm not sure. What are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, that's where I'm gonna stop. My, we already spent 80 minutes on this. Okay, that's stretched out the stream a little bit. Thanks for the help, Oopsie Daisy. I'm gonna post a link to this puzzle in the chat in case you want to continue. This was Fog of Chaos by Meow Lepton. And I did not have permission to stream this, but I didn't finish it, so I think I'm okay. So I hope that link goes through on Twitch. I don't know if I can post links. Let me know if that link worked for you, if you want to give that puzzle a try. And, you know, if you find any bugs in the software, let me know. I'm just testing here. In the meantime, let's have a quick review of our plan for today. So we prepared the release. We did the test build for Android. We just didn't actually test it. But they usually work. Once you've built the APK, they kind of work. I just have to test it on a connected device, which is I'm not set up to stream. I think I can stream screen record. Yeah, I can actually do it with remote dev tools. And I did not look in number 4 here, but we've done these 3. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get rid of the numbers, and I'm gonna pretend there was only ever 3 in the first place. And the final item we are just going to add to our running task list here. And we're just gonna move that up to the next code hangout number 98. I have only 3 more to go to 100, and I'd like to do something special for those. Whoop. If you have any ideas, you know, let me know on the Discord or on Sven at SudokuPad. Sven at SvenCodes.com. If you want, or just leave a chat on these streams, a message, and I should get them as well. You cannot see the X's. You cannot see the X's. That's odd. And you're this should take you to the exact same. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong link. Oh, wrong link. Somebody else posted a puzzle and I just pasted the link under the cursor basically instead of the correct one. So I'm guessing you're seeing this puzzle. No, you're seeing a completely different one as well. All right. Yeah, it's because I was looking at them in the Discord chat and they kind of scroll by. So hopefully that will be the right one. Give it a try. They're fun. Very time consuming sometimes though. Especially if you aren't excellent. All right, that's it anyways. Thanks for hanging out today. It was a little bit of a weird one because I just did the release and I've been going through a bit of a struggle to get things done period, so I just want to get back on the horse. And it's just right now there's just so much stuff I have to do that I don't want to do. I gotta do the releases, I gotta do the updates. I really want to build new features and do fun things, but in reality I gotta do some admin and some just getting things done stuff. But hopefully we'll be back to more fun feature work soon. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Have a good night.